well, I'd say we are back, but technically, it's a new game. We're on F1 2017 at last. Finally. And guys, this game already feels so much better than 2016. The cars, they stick. The AI, they actually give you a really hard time. It is truly one of the most amazing feelings I've had on an F1 game for absolute ages. Basically, we are going to go into career mode. We are in the Sauber. We're in the Sauber. I did want to bring you practice and qualifying last night, but unfortunately, Twitch was playing up, so it prevented me from delivering that. So, basically, we are racing on Legendary, but we are on the maximum that Legendary can offer. And believe it or not, I am struggling. I'm still struggling with this car through fast corners, like quick left rights. I'm not quite getting the turning right just at the minute, so that's going to take time to deal in. We're in a Sauber as well, and we are off the pace. We qualified in last place, 4/10 off Pascal Wehrlein, which, to be honest, is, you know, it doesn't look for good viewing, but to be honest, at this rate, all I want to do is get to the end of the race. All I want to do is try and give you guys, you know, something good to watch, which, you know. Oh dear. So Wehrlein's winning already. We have some guys have lost interest. Force India, Renault, and McLaren have all lost interest. That's not good. Let's have a look at see what they say.
Guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Right, so our championship target is to finish 19th and finish the race in 19th. Well, we should be able to do that, I think, providing we stay out of trouble. Let's also remember, guys, that we have to keep an eye on our car as well, due to upgrades and whatnot that are yet to be put on the car. So the car is going to wear and tear as the season goes on. We have to be mindful and be quite smart on what we have to do this. Obviously, if you guys have any sort of, like, you know, opinions on how to do that, if you've played the game already and you just fancy watching someone, or you know about this sort of thing, just, you know, be free to basically drop us a line, say, you know, do this, do that, you know. I'm looking for, during this course of the first season, well, throughout the whole season, I want your input. I really do. We are here. Look at that, the actual licensing beginning to every F1 race. I love it. Oh, driving around this yesterday doing the various practice sessions. It was so fun to do. Yes, I was slow, but my God, I had fun.
It's very much business as usual as they look to be first across that line and get their championship off to a winning start.
Albert Park, the scene of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996, where Damon Hill took his, the circuit's first Grand Prix victory after snatching it from rookie Jack Villeneuve after he had engine issues, or oil pressure issues, one or the other.
There are 16 corners around the lake, but a couple of good passing opportunities as well, thanks in part to the DRS zones into turn 1 and turn 3. Today's race, of course, not simply the start of a new season.
Yeah, I'm not going to be too bothered if Kimi Raikkonen dominates this, because apparently this is exactly what's happening with it at the minute. Kimi is dominating everything, and to be honest, I don't care. Max Verstappen, 6th place, kind of where we expect Red Bull to be. There is the new look, Christian Horner with his nice little beard. Kimi Raikkonen looking slightly older.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen starts today from pole position, and
it's a finish front row.
Looking down the rest of the grid,
oh my word, talk about a huge gap from second to third. 6/10 of a second. Wow.
Ricciardo, Sainz, Lance Stroll.
Oh,
and Kvyat
Ricardo had a penalty.
Magnussen,
That was interesting.
Alonso,
Oh, of course, yeah, he had a 5-place grid drop because he smashed into me in qualifying.
Wehrlein, and a
Look at that.
Sauber
Verline
rounds off the
3.5, ourselves 3.9.
it's
I'm
time
under
to
4
head down to the
seconds.
track.
I can take that as a positive. I need to take that as a positive. Hey, Jeff. Shush. Right, so. I'm not quite sure how underfueling the car is going to help, but what I'm going to do is, because obviously I don't trust it just yet. Oh, there's rain. That is interesting. Right, okay. This... Oh, do I risk staying on the ultras, or do I put... Right, I tell you what, no. I'm going to risk being slow. But what I am going to do is... I'm on the wrong menu. That's the one I want. Edit strategy. Soft tyre, please. Thank you. There we go. Yep. Gonna do that, and we're gonna start the race. So our first formation lap on 2016. He says put temperatures in tyres and brakes. To be honest, that's something I never do. I just basically trundle around. Just need to... So it's gonna... like, not on the quickest tyres. Ideally that is what I wanted to be on. But the fact that it's gonna rain, I'm trying to play it a bit, you know, cautiously. I want to make sure I can get the rain without hit too many times. So first time I've streamed in a few days, so nice to be back. Hopefully I can mix some of these guys. If not, then I'll have to wait till the rain comes. This is the corner I keep getting wrong. Can't quite turn in and out fast enough at the minute. I'll tell you, this is good. The formation lap is actually better this year already. Already, this is my first one because the leaders run off. They're not like 40 seconds ahead by the time you get round to the final sector. Yep, they've took over me, so we'll just have to make the can here. Can we stay out of trouble? 5 lights in Australia, and our first race on F1 2017 is a go. We've got a better start than Pascal and Hulkenberg and Van Dorn. Actually, it's a really good start from us. We need to make sure that we stay out of trouble. We're just going to hit the brakes and we don't like end up smashing into any other car. Hulkenberg down inside catches us now, if anything, and we're back down to 18th. But it was a good start. We can't be too negative. And we're back up the inside. Oh dear. We are in front. Alonso and Hulkenberg who are still battling out. We've got these cars here also doing a bit of argy-bargy on this first lap. We are in 16th place. 16th place. Oh dear. Had to cut the corner there, otherwise we're going to slam straight into the back. We've got dirt on our tyres. Hulkenberg's inside as Alonso going to try and do the same. He thinks about it. Once again, that's twice we've been passed by Hulkenberg for a mistake. Oh, did it in. And all that hard work has gone. Oh. Right, never mind. Good start. We can take positives from that as long as we just try and, you know, knuckle, get these guys back now. I do tend to find that my race pace is generally better than my qualifying pace. Keep lifting around that final corner. I've seen guys take that corner full pelt. I can't do it. Yet. Give it time and I will. Obviously I need to build my setups and whatnot. I haven't really got one at the minute. I've just got the one I nicked off Tiat Madarik. So, we're in last place. We qualified last. We do seem to be making a little bit of ground on Pascal. So I'm happy about that. Obviously, our main objective this season is to battle with Pascal and the McLarens. I was like a bit high up. I was in front of a Renault at one point as well for Nico Hulkenberg, but it did not work. We made too many mistakes on that opening lap, and we were punished for it, basically. I think the final sector is definitely one of our weakest at the minute on this game. I'm fully expecting that in this race. Just paid cars. Fresher tyres. We're a minute. We like it at the minute. Sing. The sound wicked than them on race. Hang on guys. My stream's acting up a bit, so I'm going to try and see if I can do anything about that. Just see if that works any better, just knocking down the settings. We'll find out. See if that's got anything to do with it. Oh yes, finally. Flat out through there. Oh, we got DRS. At the same time, we are taking it rather gingerly because I don't really want to, you know, it's Australia. In case you didn't notice, there are walls very close to me. Right, here we are. We're in the dirty air. See how this goes for us. Definitely not afraid to ride the curbs, but I think that will going to harm my bits and bobs for my racecraft. Airline in the slipstream of Stoffel. Going to try and make a move on Pascal here. Do go at the inside, and we are through. Oh, he's still there though, just about. Do make a bit of a dive bomb. In the end, you've got to force your way through the AI on this game, otherwise they're just... You're going to be sitting behind them throughout the whole race, and I don't want a David Coulthard and Enrique Benodi incident. Oh, the medium traction there, trying to get away from us. Had to lift through there. Still the dirty air of that McLaren really affecting the performance of this car. Well, I'm hoping to make light work of Stoffel. I don't want to be behind him too long. Look at that. Look at the amount of speed we've got on Stoffel. We're going to attempt to make a move here, are we? Ooh, that's probably a bit stupid, but we make him run deep. So if I'm not mistaken, guys, I think when the rain comes, just by looking in the sky, I think you can see it raining. So let's not worry about that for now. Let's just focus on trying to see if we can make any ground on Fernando. Not if we do make mistakes like that. We've gone wide. And once again, we've been let down. All that effort of getting past Wehrlein and Van Dorn counts for nothing, because once again we find ourselves behind them. Outbraked ourselves. I do have a tendency of doing that at the minute. Keep outbraking myself into turn 3. It's annoying. Still a long way to go in this race yet, and I'm hoping the rain, when the rain comes, you know, we will have, you know, maybe some more pace than we've got now. Oh, still have to lift through that final corner. It's really bugging me that that's the case. Right. Here we go. We make it round nicely this time. Yes, we do. Once again, we're right behind Pascal Wehrlein. I do love the look of this Sauber car though. It is lovely. It really is. Sauber celebrating 25 years in the sport. I mean, you know, they haven't really got the car to really do much, but the car does look lovely. It really does. It reminds me of a 96 Ligier. Not this time. Pascal, just not close enough to Pascal. Ah, damn it, damn it, damn it. Right, 3 times. 3 times. That's it. I was pushing far too hard. There was absolutely no need for it. Only for this race, because obviously it's my first race. After that, if I make any mistakes, that's it. I have to live with it. Pascal having a bit of a look, so I'm going to brake early so he can do his thing. Although we'll get much better traction coming out that final corner, which we do. I'm going to try and make a move into turn 3 on Pascal. I'm going to go make a bit of a dive bomb. Going to just put our car up the inside, show Pascal that we're not, you know, afraid to battle him, even though we are teammates. We're still going side by side round there. This is really close racing between the pair of us, and Pascal finally yields. I love the sound of this car as well. The cars sound so much more realistic this year. Actually, I think this is the first... Oh, no, I drove for a Haas, didn't I, on 2016. Never mind, ignore that. Definitely I broke myself there. When the rain will get here. We're on lap 8 now, 50 laps to go. Be a long old Grand Prix this, but this is what I fully expected. Turned out the corner. Oh, back end step out there. The medium traction that I'm running at the minute just wouldn't allow me. Oh, we're very aggressive there on Stoffel, but we make the move and we're back into 18th place. Bit late onto power. You can see that, guys. Look at that black cloud that is now coming across the circuit at the final sector. The final sector will probably be where it first starts to rain. Right, so we're 6 seconds behind Fernando. What can we do? Can we actually do anything about Fernando this time, or are we going to botch it up once again? If we take corners like that, we might just as well give in now. Oh! Okay, so no longer... Right, that actually got caught on the bump. That was... I've lost 1.7 seconds in that sector because of it. Really am... Right, just calm down, calm down. Let's get ready to go again. nice exit out of that final corner. The gap was 7.6 seconds. The gap is now 7.4. So we are closing on Fernando, which is nice to know. I mean, it's not much. It was only by a couple of attempts, but the fact that we're closing him down is a positive. So I imagine a lot of cars, you know, is that how far Bottas is ahead of already? Wow! We're on lap 11 and he's about 40 seconds in front of us. Not much though. So we just gotta take it easy, make sure we don't make any mistakes and just, you know, just keep yapping away at that gap. There we go, rain, 10 to 15 minutes time, so if I can just try and make, you know, the dint in that gap that Fernando has at the minute. So far, so good. We've got 3.2 on Van Dorn already. You know, now we're not making mistakes, so, you know, if we didn't go off before when we first passed them both, you know, we'd probably be right behind Fernando now. I would be on the quicker tyre if it wasn't for the rain coming. I just want to try and make sure we can get these tyres to when the rain comes. Only 10th from Fernando that sector. Oh, we hit the gravel. So it's going to lose some time on Fernando, annoyingly. Verline's in front of Van Dorn. Ooh, he's out in the pit. Kvyat pits. So the ultra runners are pitting. So after Pascal doing all the work getting in front of Van Dorn, Verline pits. So hopefully he's trying to go for the undercut, you know, have a bit of a gap, but maybe even closing on ourselves, because I don't plan on pitting for a while, at least. I mean, I'll have a look when we go over the start-finish straight. Actually, let's have a look now. We are, yeah, look, we're only 35% wet, so it's, you know, might be able to, should be able to see these out until the rain comes at least. Come on, there we go, just trying to stay off the gravel, do our own thing. So we've come out in front of Esteban Ocon. Now, how long will it take for these guys to close me down? So Massa out the pits, right behind Fernando. We've got Ocon closing us down quite nicely. Alonso's been passed, the gap 4.3 seconds. Back into the action. Our main aim is to catch Fernando Alonso. We are being hunted down by Ocon, who's on fresher super softs. Fernando's gone deep on these ultras. And now Fernando pits. Look at tyre wear, 41%. Oh, we're in front of Vettel. So something's happened to Sebastian Vettel. Unless he's a leader, which I hope he's not. Force India is all over us. Ooh, Ocon off the circuit there. I honestly don't believe why we should let these guys through even though they are quicker. Jeff, when's the rain coming? Five minutes until the rain. Definitely being a bit of a roadblock at the minute. Ocon thought about it. All over us at the minute. Keep an eye on tyre wear, 45%. So far so good. We have outbraked ourselves there though. Oh, I've got Danny Ricciardo coming up behind me. Interesting. Superior braking on that Red Bull. Allows him through. We're going to try and hang it around the outside. A little bump for good measure. I'm getting annoyed that AI keep trying to pass me into there. Backend step, does we touch wheels? Rain is taking ages to come. I really need it to be here. Actually a nice little bit of a gap there. enough to stay in front of Kvyat. Yeah, Ricciardo's gone. There's absolutely no need to try and, you know, close him down at the minute. It's just basically fight whoever comes along. That is going to be the story of this season. Show, you know, that we can race wheel to wheel with these AI guys. I believe Vettel is down in 17th place. This is a horrible race for the Ferrari driver. So just keep it in the middle of the circuit and see what they try and do, and then just counteract it. Alright, we'll go pit this lap. Just as the rain, actually, no, the rain is here. Oh, I didn't get DRS either. That's a shame. Let's keep you. Oh, very aggressive, I know. Just keep an eye on that now. While the rain is here. I like to think those ultras are going to start going off very soon, but like I said, we are on 57% warm super soft, so he's up there inside. Oh dear. I feel like I need to pit. There's Fernando. There's Wehrlein coming around the final corner. That's how much time we've lost. I didn't see the line I was waiting for. Oh, that has ruined our race. Sainz is pitted as well, so I'm in last place. I don't believe Sainz retired. Medium traction there, struggling to kick in as the track gets ever greasier, but at least we've got tyres that can grip to the circuit now. We are 18 seconds behind Van Dorn. We're actually, I know because we're on much fresher tyres, but we're actually keeping up with Lewis at the minute. I mean, we've just took about 1.5 seconds out of Stoffel as well, but the back end getting very loose coming around that first corner. Alonso's out. This might help us actually. This might help us regarding catching up to the field. Because the track is wet now. You can see spray coming off the tyres. Fernando Alonso is timer of this Grand Prix. Jeff saying it could be time to change these tyres. I'm not so sure just yet. The sun is peeling through the skies. Come on, there we go. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not a bad idea. No, actually, you know what? Because that is ridiculous. It doesn't allow me to change the tyres. So I'm going to stay out until Jeff tells me to. Medium traction in the rain, that's going to be an interesting one. Back end's going to be sliding all over the place. Never raced with medium traction before, so this is new to me. When I say new, it's more alien. Oh, Sainz is out of the, you know what, I think I actually crashed out Sainz. Right, so we're going to pit for the Inters. You know what? I think we have the problem as well. We have the problem that we had at the beginning of F1 2016 where all the cars... Right, let's try and see if we can actually do this time. Now that blue, look, there's the blue light we need to keep an eye out for. .8. Kvyat's out. Okay, this I've got to see. What's happened to Kvyat? Has he just pulled out? Right, so Bottas, Raikkonen, Hamilton, Perez, Stroll, Verstappen, Palmer, Ocon, Massa, Ricciardo. Sorry, I'm just trying to find. That's Verline, that's Alonso. Oh. Okay, behind me? No, it's not letting me view it. Oh, I can't see what happened to Kvyat. Heavy rain is on the way. Right, can I actually get around this corner without losing the back end? Right, there we go. So the back end feels a bit more stable now we're on the right tyres. For me, it's all about having a stable rear end. If I don't have a stable rear end, you know, I'm going to struggle. We are last. We have pitted for a new front wing. We have also pitted for... basically, our first pit stop was an absolute disaster on this game, so we have dropped... but we've caught back up behind this pack. Obviously, I don't know where the lap cars are. Oh, I can pass them. Okay. Hamilton! Yeah, look. Pass the car ahead. Okay, so that's a glitch, because as soon as I go for the move, it says I've passed a car. Return to correct position. I can't pass Hamilton. Right, so I'm just going to ignore that now. Alright, so ignore that. So that's something the game needs to fix. Lance Stroll's been disqualified. No. I know we're authorised, it's not letting us though. Our teammate is going to be practically a lap ahead of us because everyone's racing round. Me and Van Dorn are stuck behind the leaders. Right, the safety car needs to pit this lap because it's been out far too long now and I would like to go racing. Oh, there's a car coming up behind me. So I believe both Toro Rossos are out of this Grand Prix now. Up to P16. So either way, if I lose out to Van Dorn and whatnot, I'm finishing, you know, above where the team want me to finish. Who's this coming up? Is this Max? It should be Max. Is it Max? Yeah, it is Max. So Max catches up to the back of the field now. In 4th place, so look at good 4th place at the minute for Red Bull. Okay, so unlike 2016, the safety car basically stayed out for 3 laps and then it pitted. Here, it seems a lot different. So our race is ruined because we're basically going to be almost a lap behind Pascal. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We've just got to do what we can. The only guy we're racing is Stoffel Van Dorn because he's there, right there. Unfortunately, the next guy in front of him managed to get past the safety car, so he's away and gone, catching up to this group. The rain is a lot harder now, so I can imagine full wet's coming on very soon. I'm playing on 90%, if that good. AI difficulty. 90%. I don't know exactly what you mean by 90%. I'm playing on 100%. 100 on legendary. So basically, it's not quite ultimate, but it's almost into the ultimate. So that's what I'm on at the minute. Whatever you listen, you play on whatever you're comfortable with, Wasbeck. For you guys who are wondering what I'm talking about, basically I'm live streaming this on Twitch at the minute, so I do have people talking to me on there. Oh, safety car in this lap, finally. But like I said, I've got to let everyone through. Oh, this is going to be painful. Don't go see-through. Yep, I've gone see-through. I've gone see-through. Why have I gone see-through? Oh, hello. Bottas there catching out likes of Raikkonen and Van Dorn. So Bottas leading, Raikkonen second. And off we go. Got blue flags. Oh, it did. Oh, Max pitted. That helped. Oh, Stoffel left Hamilton through. Can we try? Oh, no, we got a bit ambitious there. Have to let these guys through. And pass us. There we go. There's our teammate. Just see him on the radar. Do need to change the radar so I can see the whole map, but don't worry, I'll deal with that at another point. But there we go. Like I said, I don't care that I've been lapped by up to 11th place of Lactose. Basically, we are where we want to be. Problem I've got is if I'm quicker than these guys, then I've got to try and pass them, yes, but at the same time, so 2 Reynolds inside the points, 9th and 10th, Hulkenberg leading. Palmer leading former Renault driver Kevin Magnussen. really frustrating because I can battle these guys, I can pass them as well. I just can't really do anything at the minute because... Oh, look at that! Palmer's gone for the move! I can't do anything. I've got to keep lifting. Oh! Hulkenberg went very wide there. If I can get away from these guys, hopefully I won't be showing the blue flag very soon. Just need to catch up with Palmer, keep a relatively good gap to Kevin Magnussen behind, just keep up with Palmer, pass Palmer if we can. I've got a blue flag, damn it. Disappear, look, disappear. That's what I mean, I can't do anything. I've got to let these guys through. Because otherwise I get penalised. I've never had blue flag because... Oh, come on, man! There's Hamilton, who's pitted. Is that Hamilton on the full wet tyre? No, he's on mediums. Pascal Wehrlein has just come round the final corner. I'm at risk of getting lapped by Pascal Wehrlein. The safety car has fully ruined my race. Oh, yellow flag. Why is this? Why have we got a yellow flag? Oh, Hamilton and Hulkenberg touch. Hulkenberg's out of the race, that's why. Oh God, stay in front of Pascal, stay in front of Pascal. Just ride with Hamilton. That's all I need to do now. Actually, looks like Pascal's catching us. I think we're actually struggling here. Try and focus on Pascal at the minute. The only other question is when you get Sauber fully upgraded, will you be able to hang on with a fully upgraded Mercedes? Probably not. Mercedes is a formidable car. The only way is if you upgrade the engine dramatically. At the minute, Sauber is obviously one of the worst cars on there, so it's hard to say. It is hard to say. You may be able to get there, but obviously it might be with the Mercedes stock car. I doubt we're judging by the rating of the Sauber and the Mercedes that you can get the Sauber anywhere near that. But all you can do is just get the upgrades on the car and then basically just, you know, hang on and hope. Car does feel good in the rain. I like it. Hamilton quickly closing on the guys ahead. that is as high up he is, he's really well. Tell you what, only 6.7 seconds behind Stoffel, so, you know, it's not last just yet. Who is that on? There we go, that is the cut a minute. It's outgoing. So we are now. 5 cars have retired, both Toros have retired. Lance Stroll qualified from his first race in F1. Nico Hulkenberg had an engine failure, or component failure, one or the other. Forward. Well, that face to me looks very nice indeed. Stay with her, I've got a healthy Verline, not in too much. Thank you, Wazback, mate, for yourself. Thanks for watching. I hope we'll watch more promising than you up into place. We are in last place. We can concentrate on Van. Good news is to let him just carry on as we're. To the minute. I know that the wet to go. Building a nice gap over Stoffel. I'm liking it at the minute. Ocon is next, who is 1 minute 18 seconds in front of us. Back end stepped out once again. I definitely feel like the rain has worsened. Definitely feel like the wet tyres is probably the right tyre to go on now. Why Hamilton had to pit though, because he pitted for softs under the safety car. Well, for Inter, sorry, under the safety car. So why would he pit again? Makes no sense. I say I'm just using this as a test session now, trying to, you know, get our way. We're not making any progress at all on Ocon, so, you know, any hopes of having the superior performance in the wet has gone. 37 out of 58. Been a interesting Grand Prix so far. We have made a couple of mistakes that have botched us up a bit. We've also, though, made a few moves on cars. We've fought off the likes of Ricciardo, Ocon and Massa, obviously to no avail. We have also, though, let's not forget, we've also passed our teammate and Stoffel Vandoorne. We were trying to close in on Fernando Alonso, but unfortunately our tyres just didn't quite have the life in it to do it. And yeah, we've just basically got, I think we hit the back, I think we hit a wall whilst it was raining. I was waiting for ages for the track to get wet, so I put on a set of ultras and see where we can, but I botched up the pit stop really badly, got held up in the pits for even longer, so that basically ruined our race. And then the safety car came out and we got stuck behind the safety car whilst everyone else ran around the track. There was absolutely nothing we could have done. It is frustrating, but those are the breaks, and sometimes we've just got to, you know, dig in our heels and deal with it. Listen, we're in 14th place. Yes, I know 5 cars are retired, so technically we're only in front of 1 car. But, you know, if any more cars retire, this, you know, becomes like a really, really bad race for, you know, car failures and whatnot. We're 4 places outside the points. Of course, yeah, Hamilton's actually battling for position, which is why he's not making any headway. That makes more sense. I was wondering why Hamilton, you know, hadn't really done anything. Sorry guys, I've been sat here 39 laps. I need the toilet. Just bear with me 1 second. Right, let's get back on with this, shall we? Australia, and it's rain. Move my mic up so you can all hear my lovely voice. Car runs a little wide there as we fail to slow down enough for that corner. Right, so Hamilton is stuck in 10th. He is behind a Haas, I believe it's Magnussen. Yeah, so we've actually caught up with these guys. Let's not forget, we had to let these guys through earlier, and then we got passed by a whole load of other cars. So the fact that, you know, we're here once again, you know, it is promising. It's showing that we've got pace. Hamilton thought about the move on Magnussen then. Sucked right in then to Hamilton. We are 15 seconds now in front of Van Dorn, which is very promising. There is a whole gaggle of cars, but I can't really do anything because I've got to let... As soon as I try and pass these guys, I've got to let them back through. It's interesting. I've never been in this situation before, so it is interesting. Wehrlein's pitted. Tell you what, if these guys do pit, I mean obviously they're going to be on much fresher tyres afterwards. Actually that's white tyre wear. What are we doing? 29%. Slightly worrying that even though, you know, I'm running in standard, I am running low on fuel. Still 21 seconds in front of Stoffel. I needed for these guys to pit really, so that I can be released. They are pitting once again. Hamilton pits. I'm 40 seconds in front of Van Dorn. That is insane. Ah, 3-second time penalty. God damn it. Turned in far too early. Right, so let's go again. You know, cars pitting is they're putting... I'm putting on the watch. Hasn't told me anything. Come on, Jeff. These guys behind me are going to catch. They're on fresher tyres, and I think it is option at the minute. You know what? I've got 15 laps now where I could do something. I'm just trying to figure out what the best to do is. I mean, do I risk a set of wets? My fuel now is mine. Apologies about this stream, guys. It's been very laggy tonight. He's catching me. I believe that he does. Could have possibly unlocked myself. Caught. Bring that fuel down. Find the thing best bring down. Hopefully in the R&D tree is that behind me. It is Vettel. No, Vettel's in third place. Well, Vettel to go through. Vettel has made some huge grounds in this race, considering he was in 17th at one point behind us, whilst we were, you know, refusing to pit. Back end skating around there. Like I said, front two though, they did have some tremendous pace over Bottas and Raikkonen. Had basically half a second over the likes of Vettel and Hamilton, which you know, you don't see. Bottas and Raikkonen are technically the number 2 drivers of the teams, so why the hell they were that quick, I do not know, but it was interesting to see. It's a shame we're bringing down the gap between ourselves and Pascal, but the fact that there's 50 odd seconds separating us. Perez in 4th place, Force India doing very well in the first race of the season. So let him through so I don't get any form of drive through. Who's that? That's Massa coming up now. Not been, like I say, for my first race on this game, it has been hugely enjoyable and an experience. Let Massa through, that's 6th place, that's lapped us now. Oh, have I got rear wing damage? Let's have a look at that again. I've got rear wing damage. I've got that. Next time out in Bahrain, or is it China? I think it's China next race. Hopefully there we'll be able to have some more wheel-to-wheel racing. Obviously we've got to get used to the track as well on this game. The new hat with the way it handles. Ignore that blue line, guys. It's been telling us to pit for the last 10 laps. Can't believe we're a minute in front of Van Dorn. We're still gaining on Pascal. We're 50 seconds behind, but it's obviously it's just to no avail. I mean, I think the early stages of the race proved, you know, we've got the pace over the likes of the second McLaren and our teammate. Massa closing up to the back of Ricciardo, who's still stuck behind Perez. That Mercedes power in that Force India, probably the reason why Ricciardo can't really do anything. Slightly wide there. I think the grip has gone from these tyres now. I think we've got about 5 laps to go. Oh, what's that? Yeah, Ricciardo's passed Perez and Massa's got through as well. So Perez has lost out hugely there. This game really does feel so good. There's a couple of issues. I think the safety car needs work on once again. I don't know, I feel like they just need to make the whole pit thing a bit more clearer, because I didn't realise it was a blue light that I needed to go on. It was I was waiting for a green light, so I wasted about 5-10 seconds there waiting for a green light on to see a blue light there. I can't believe the amount of time we're gaining on Pascal. Like I say, 39 seconds. It was like 50 odd, about 5 laps ago. Nah, I'd say 50 odd, it was more like 40 odd seconds. Let's go with that one. I like that one. Tell you what, the fact that I've kept up with these guys, I've really enjoyed it. Trying to see ourselves to the end. Actually, you know what? One of these cars should be Hamilton. If he's got through the field like he should do, it should be Hamilton. Trying to figure out who is where. I mean, I don't think this is my final lap. I think I've got one more to go. Been heavy rain for the last 20 or so laps, mate. Keep up. Try and keep up. So since the safety car period, we've had no retirements, so... Hoping for a little bit more, but that was me being optimistic, trying to see if I could snatch an undeserved point. Right, I believe this is our final lap. Bottas wins his first Formula 1 victory and his first for Mercedes. The Finn looked inspired all weekend. We come home in has been a fairly lonely 14th, but it is 14th place. There we go, our first finish for Sauber in Australia. 14th place. Oh, blimey, that was difficult.
So after a day of mixed fortunes up and down the field, we bring today's race to a close. So
and stay tuned, guys, we'll go straight into the classic car event after this as well.
And here are our Mercedes then, are on top today.
That's going to be fun. I've not driven a single one yet, so prepare to see me spin around like a cork top, possibly.
So then, it's time
so,
to see how
your results for the race today is Bottas wins, Raikkonen second, Vettel third, Ricciardo fourth, Massa fifth, Perez sixth, Grosjean seventh, Hamilton down in eighth. I do not know what happened to his race. Palmer in ninth, Verstappen in 10th. They've got Magnussen, Ocon, Verline, ourselves, and then Stoffel Van Dorn. It was 2 laps down in the end. Race director, anything interesting? Incidents? Let's see, we've got mechanical failure for Fernando Alonso. Carlos Sainz was terminal damage, so we did collide with him and pushed him into the wall. Whoops. Hamilton collided with Grosjean, so is that why he pitted? Magnussen collision with the safety car. Oh my god. Kvyat. DNF. Look at this for falling too far back behind the safety car. Hamilton, Ocon, Stroll. Ocon, Stroll again. Oh my god, Stroll got quite... That's why Stroll got DSQ'd, because of falling too far back behind the safety car. Verstappen got 2 drive-throughs. Hulkenberg, mechanical failure. Van Dorn, collision with Vettel. Marcel, yeah, let's ignore that. It's probably always going to pop up that no matter what. But there we go. That has been that particular event. Like I say, guys, I'm in two minds. It was really enjoyable to do my first full race on F1 2017. It was really fun to do. It's just the fact that I finished a lap down and so far behind was really frustrating, which is why I'm still a bit nyeh. But Williams, look at that. So there were a few teams that were interested. Introduced to the career score. That is the career score. Doesn't really help us there.
And this is Jonathan.
Oh, it's Jonathan. You guys have heard of Jonathan, haven't you?
Per se, it's a mere detail. You know, I'd really rather be down there racing them myself, to be honest. I'm actually quite handy behind the wheel, but it's the downforce, those lateral G's, you know? The old neck can't really handle it. So I need a pro. That's where you come in. We run in a bunch of events throughout the year. Time trials, races, all sorts. And I have it on good authority that you have the ability and temperament to do well in these. Make our business look good and, most importantly, bring the cars back in one piece. So consider this a formal invitation. I'll see you at the track.
Now, I'd just like to step into my office. I'd like to go over those contract revisions we discussed.
Interesting. Right, okay, so we are going to do the overtake challenge in the 96 Williams. Just bear with me, guys. I will better. I'm just going to put traction control on full because obviously I know that these cars like to spin around like a bottle top. So and we're here at Silverstone. It's the short circuit of Silverstone, so I really don't know how this is going to go. But I'm driving my favourite ever car, the 96. I think I'm driving the 96 Williams. I'll be very disappointed if I'm not. Let's find out.
Hello again, and thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
Oh, I am as well. Before we do anything, my friend, just doing the preferences, putting that, gonna put that on full, because I've no idea what this car's gonna behave like in the corners. Let's go! Just gonna rich mix it now. Got bought by Sari there in the night. Oh, I love the sound of this car. Oh, nice helmet. Oh, I see. We've got to do 12 overtakes. Very wide there, never mind. I've just got to pass 4 more cars. Oh dear. Come on, come on, come on. And we just about did it. Oh. That was fun. And it takes us straight to China practice, where I will end the stream. I've been going for nearly 2 hours now. Blimey. Try and see if we get any additional like resource points or anything. I mean, like I said, more points than welcome. Goes towards our career score.
Got something you'll be interested in.
Ooh.
Those performance upgrades we discussed after the last race. They're on the car and the data looks promising. Take a look at the details.
Right, okay, so the parts of the car, the general wear increases durability of all power unit components as well as the gearbox by 10%. So that is a huge, huge plus. Right, so we've got 434 points. What is our next mean, let's have a look at the gearbox as well. I mean, that's got 16% wear, so that's fine. Power unit, 15% wear. Again, that's fine. So I think what I'll do is for this race weekend, I will stick with exactly the same as I used in Australia. But when we get to Bahrain, we'll put a whole new fresh set on of everything, and then we'll just keep going back to the old system. So basically, we we just don't wear out our components all too quickly. All right, so that is what we'll do. Obviously, the R&D tree now we want to quickly view. It's not the standings, that's for sure. That's the reputation level at the minute. That's not that, that's not that. 14th. There we go, that's what we want. No, it isn't, that's the one. Want to visit the R&D tree. There we go, R&D in progress. So optimizes, it's the central under tray. So right, so now obviously we've unlocked all this. So we've got that one, and we've got the powertrain one as well. Now, obviously, I think what we need to do is focus on durability for now. So obviously that's going to be, let's say, the cost. It didn't say, which was slightly annoying. But anyway, obviously I'll deal with that when the time comes. What is that? Upgrade speed. Achieving defined tasks throughout the career unlocks upgrade packs down there. Let's have a look at that. Okay. And that. Okay. And that. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, anyway, guys, that is it. That is it for today's stream. Thank you very much for watching. If you see us on YouTube, I hope once again, you enjoyed yourselves. Obviously, at some point we will do the Chinese Grand Prix. It might not be tomorrow. It'll probably be Sunday night. But until then, guys, take care. Enjoy your night and enjoy your Saturday. And yeah, we'll see you very soon for the Chinese Grand Prix. Until then, guys, take care. This is Rarotron89 signing out.